Hi everyone, this is Tom Key from Unseen64 here with a new bit of behind the scenes info on the development of Metroid Prime. I was recently doing a bit of research into that, which involved getting into contact with a number of former Retro Studios developers, the creators of the Metroid Prime series. One thing that I was very curious to learn about was a rumour that Super Metroid was supposedly originally going to be in Metroid Prime, the full game, as an unlockable bonus. Some of you I'm sure will remember that connecting a Game Boy Advance to the Gamecube to link Metroid Fusion and Prime together would allow you to access bonus content. For instance, you could unlock the fusion suit in Metroid Prime. It was a really cool feature back in the day. Now, this rumour emerged from a thread Mama Robotnik posted on NeoGAF. I say rumour because it was never 100% confirmed, at least as far as I'm concerned. And Mama Robotnik posted this huge thread showing his research into the cut content of the Prime games. A really interesting read. You should all go check it out if you haven't already. One thing he found was this image on the portfolio of Danny Richardson, a Retro Studios artist who worked on Prime. It's a user interface image showing a menu from within Metroid Prime. It appeared to show Super Metroid in there as an unlockable, however I was never 100% sure exactly what this picture meant. I find user interface images in portfolios like this all the time, and it's never 100% indicative of something that was really planned to be in the game. It could simply be a mock-up. It could just mean that the artist who designed the menus put that in there purely as an example, a test to show what the menu would look like in action. I spoke to someone who I'm going to keep anonymous, who was formerly at Retro when they were doing Prime, and what they told me about this is pretty interesting. It turns out that this wasn't just a test. Retro had Super Metroid fully built into Metroid Prime. You could access it, run it right off the menus via GBA connectivity, as we had assumed previously. They told me that David Kirsch, better known in the Metroid community as Zoid, a programmer who worked on Prime, single-handedly implemented Super Metroid into the game. However, when Retro presented this to Nintendo quite late in development, they were told to remove it because Zoid had used a third-party emulator to achieve this. Nintendo told them that they were strictly against doing this because they absolutely didn't want to promote use of third-party emulators in their games that they didn't own themselves. So there you have it. We could have had Super Metroid and Metroid Prime in one game, two of the best Metroid games ever in one package, but it didn't happen because of Nintendo's policy. If you found that to be of interest, be sure to subscribe for lots more videos uncovering the secrets of video game development. Right now I'm working on unearthing a Kid Icarus game that was worked on but never released, alongside a report on what happened to Project Hammer. Stay tuned.